Hi everybody, this is Borns. I'm here to talk about the Necomimi Fursuit head. Not too good with unscripted things, so hopefully this will work out. Anyway, this head was made by Sharp 19. It's a resin base, and as you can see, it has no ears. There's just holes in here. Normally, when I wear this, I have these little podium things. You just stick them in the head, and then you stick the ear on top of it like this. And so then you have static ears. But if I want to have the actual Necomimi on, that's this. Basically what Sharp did is put Velcro on it. And I've had this head for 2 or 3 years now. Maybe 4 years. I've had this head for a while. And I've had to redo the Velcro on these things several times. I guess the heat just takes it all off. So anyway, hot glue Velcro onto here, and then it matches the Velcro that's inside the little ears here. So you put the Necomimi inside of the fursuit head, which I'm going to do off camera because it takes a long time. And then once these podiums are sticking through the little holes on top of the head, you put the ears on top of the Necomimi headset while you're wearing the head already, and then once you have the head on, you turn the ears on. The ears take 4 AA's right there, and they die out pretty fast. Definitely depends how much the ears are moving, but for me, maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes and then they just stop moving a lot. They'll still move, but just not as much as they used to, and then after an hour it's totally off. Actually, I'm going to try a whole new method here, because yesterday I was trying to do the Necomimi head and I just could not get the stupid headband in the head properly. So I'm going to try this time to put the Necomimi on first and then put on the fursuit head, which I've never done before, but hopefully it works and I don't break it. Oh, another thing about the Necomimi Fursuit head is that the motors on the Necomimi headset are just super weak. I have replaced this thing 3 times already. This is my 3rd headset. And it's pretty expensive. So one of these days, I'm going to get my wits together and commission some engineer type to make a headset with better servos. So anyway, time to get suited up, because I'm sure you want to see that. I wear glasses, and I can't wear contacts, and my vision is pretty poor. Like, I can only see this far in front of me before stuff gets blurry. It's pretty bad. I used to just deal with it and be blind in fursuit, but after that I wisened up, and I got a pair of these, and let me tell you, lifesaver. I don't have to have a handler anymore just to see where I'm going. I don't get lost as often. Yes, they fog up, even with anti-fog. That's just the way it is, especially if you're in a hot, humid place like Hawaii. See, they're already starting to fog up. But, you know, with the fog, in the glasses, these glasses, I would prefer to just have some foggy vision over totally blurry. I can't see anything. So anyway, I'm going to try and put this on, and hopefully it'll work out. If it's too long, I'll cut it out of the video, because everybody hates super long videos. Holy crap, it worked. Sweet. Alright. So I got the head on now, and the little nubs from the Necomimi are sticking through the fursuit. So now you just figure out which ear goes where and push them on. I usually turn on the Necomimi headset so I get the little nubs straight before I put it in the head, but I totally forgot to do that. So now it's going to be at all these weird angles. Okay, so the ears are on, and they are way too tall for this video, so Man, this unscripted junk is tough. Okay, so now you can see ears are on. They seem to be fairly strong. So now I'm going to stick my hand up in here and turn on the ears. Also got a zipper in the back of the head. I got to do that. So yep, that's the ears. Working pretty good today. It's just a subtle thing, really. Most people don't even notice it until I'm talking to them, and I'm talking to them and they just see the ears move, and it's pretty great to see people's faces light up like, oh, they move, that's so cool. So I try to do this at cons a lot. Other than that, it's pretty much just an eye-catching thing. I'm not sure what else to say. So I guess I'll just sit here. Oh, okay. Something about the head is that even when you have the Velcro all done and everything's perfect, if you're walking around a lot or there's a big gust of wind, all of a sudden you just lose your ear. This happens especially when I don't have the Necomimi in, but I have just the little podium thingies. I don't know, something about this. I'm not sure what it is, but there have definitely been some times when I'm just walking along and the wind gushes like pretty hard, and then all of a sudden I'm out in the air and it's just on the ground. I'm like, oh no, my ear is gone. You try to play it off, but it's definitely not fun, especially when you're in front of a lot of kids and then they just know it's all done. So yeah, that's the Necomimi Fursuit. You can probably hear that the little motor's running. It is pretty loud, but when you're in a convention, it's just muted by all the people talking, so you don't really hear it when you're at a convention. So that's good. The only other downside I can think of, aside from randomly losing your ears and the battery life, is that the weight in here is pretty lopsided, and it's very hard to get used to it. It took me quite a few wears before I could figure out how to get the head on without my ears being all like mismatched, because it's just Velcro in here and it still shifts around. The other part is that sometimes the little forehead sensor thingy just starts digging into your forehead because it gets tilted some way. In fact, it's doing that right now, so I bet you if I record me taking off this head, you'll see this huge red dot where the sensor was. So that can get pretty bad. But you know, if the stars align correctly and you manage to get the fursuit head on perfectly the first time, you can definitely be in here and wow some people for an hour or two. The only other slight downside about this is that when people are trying to take a picture of you and you're standing there posing for your picture all happy and stuff, usually, I don't know why it is for me, but my ears will just go like that. And nobody wants a picture like that. Well, I mean, some people do, but usually there have been times when people are like, oh, I'm waiting for your ears to go up so I can get a picture with your ears up. And it's just like, I can't, they say brainwave controlled, but I can't control really what the ears are going to do. So, yeah. So that's the Necomimi Fursuit head by Shark 19. Hope this video was informative. Decided to do a quick addendum. Right there, that's the dot. Told you. So yeah, you definitely have to make sure everything's just so. Otherwise you can easily hurt yourself or your fursuit with this Necomimi headset. I mean, I definitely don't regret getting this at all. But it has been a whole lot more work and money to maintain than I originally thought. So if you want one, take this to heart. Make your own decision, of course, weigh pros and cons. But if you do want one, Sharp has said that she will take commissions for them, so you just gotta ask.